Hi, I am Ellie, and today I'm talking about how we can create peace in our lives in 3 ways. 1, using the mind, 2, using our point of focus, and 3, on self-love. So 1, the mind. The mind is constantly having an influx of energy in the form of thoughts, which are evoking in us an emotional response in the body, a feeling state. And these keep affecting each other in a loop. So we can tame the mind and decipher what thoughts are useful, serving us, and what is just basically noise. It is the noise in the mind that is creating anxiety for us, fear. It is robbing us of our peace. So when we become aware of our thoughts, we start to observe our thoughts, we can now decipher which thoughts are serving us, which are logical thoughts moving us forward, and which is noise. And when we recognize the noise, we can recognize this by thoughts that occur in a loop, the same thoughts over and over again, that is robbing us of our peace and just keeping us in a loop, stuck in anxiety, worry, fear. So when we observe these thoughts and we recognize, okay, I am having all these thoughts about whatever this thing is I am worried about, and they're not serving me. So now we can interrupt by disassociating with the thoughts. We start to recognize them for what they are, just energy, noise in the mind, trying to bind us to a certain energy, anxiety, worry, fear. It's trying to do this to help us, but it is not. It is robbing us of our peace. It is not getting us anywhere to go in a circle, chasing our own tail. So once we know that, when we catch ourselves in those thought loops, we bring ourselves into the body. We use the breath. We ground ourselves back into this moment, and we keep bringing our focus away from the thought patterns, the thoughts that we're having, and we can bring it to the present moment. We can bring it to our breath, bring it to the sensation moving in the body. We can choose to focus, so second point of focus, on something that creates peace for us. Nature always, for me, creates peace. The sound of the birds, just look out at the sky and allow yourself to disidentify with the noise in your mind. Allow it to be there, but the more that you disassociate with it, the quieter it gets. And the opposite is true. The more that you give your attention to this focus of the thoughts, the energy moving around in your brain, the stronger it gets. So it is a practice to start to disidentify and not interact with those thoughts. When you realize you're on a thought loop pattern, chasing your own tail, just stop interacting with those thoughts. Focus on something else. Put on a waterfall on YouTube. Do something that is going to evoke feeling of peace. So we want to redirect. So the second part is redirection. So we can use sound. We can put on angelic frequency. We can put on gospel music. We can put on a jungle video. I love the jungle videos. And then we are moving our focus wherever we focus our energy. Whatever we focus on, energy goes to. And so we are connecting with that energy. So when we disidentify with the thoughts, the noise in our mind, and then we redirect our focus to something that is going to evoke peace, even just being in the present moment, just looking around and really focusing on, I am here right now. There is, for example, I am in my apartment. There is no one here with me. I am just in a quiet apartment. So I can focus my attention on that. I can go look out the window at the sky. And now I am redirecting myself, my energy, towards peace. And so we are powerful in creating our own peace. The more that we connect to the energy of peace through whatever is evoking that in us, it is powerful to use all the senses you can. And the more that you focus on peace and you connect to that energy, you start to feel it because you are sitting somewhere just listening to the birds, not identifying with the thoughts. You start to become in resonance energetically, vibrationally, with the energy of peace. Whatever we continue to consume, connect to, whatever energy, we are going to feel this more and more and more. So we start to become a vibrational match, a resonance to whatever we continue to connect to. So we can create our own peace by continuously creating that and connecting to our own peace energy. So, and the third way we create peace, we cannot have inner peace if we are at war with ourselves, if we do not love ourselves, if we are not accepting ourselves, if we are constantly believing the judgments of others, allowing others to tell us who we are. I do not think so. So when we start to evoke love, again, we are powerful. We can evoke feeling states. We are powerful with what we allow the mind to run off with as truth. So when we evoke love for self, when we bring awareness, so quieting the mind, coming into the present moment, being with the self in the body, feeling love, we meet ourselves with the love and awareness. And again, as a practice, the more often that we do this, now we are developing for ourselves a sense of self-love, which grows and grows and grows, and it brings us peace. When you love yourself, when you accept who you are, you accept that you are a human, you are not a perfect robot, even though many people would like you to be and tell you that you should be, and they are themselves not perfect robot. When we start to change the inner relationship with ourselves, coming into love ourselves and accept ourselves, we feel peace. We feel inner peace. So we are powerful in our ability to create peace for ourselves. When we practice this way of being, we disidentify with the noise of the mind getting us nowhere. We intentionally focus on peace, create peace, even in our relationships that are the opposite of peace, bringing us drama, we let them go. If there is a relationship we cannot let go, we can, again, keep bringing our focus into the self and become centered and grounded and remain rooted in your own self-worth. Okay, this will neutralize other people's drama. You are the creator of your own inner environment. You can change your inner environment, and it is through your intentional focus and through disidentifying with the thoughts, the noise in the mind, and through your self-love. So we can create peace for ourselves. And just like anything we are wanting to achieve, the more that we work on it, the more that we invest in it, devote to it, the more successful we will be. So peace is a beautiful energy. Many of us are so busy. We are moving so fast through life. We do not stop to connect to peace, to the stillness of a beautiful moment, just looking at a flower, observing it, and allowing ourselves to not have to be tasked with anything else in this moment. This creates inner peace by the focus. So thank you for being here. If you like this video, I would love it if you liked it. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear from you. And I would love it if you would support me by subscribing. And I will connect with you soon. Thank you.